Oh damn. We got some cleaning to do before we go on this trip. I got to get the car back into camper mode because we are off on a 3-day adventure in the Welsh mountains. This could be the last extended trip of the year considering the weather. It's been raining this morning. We've had a slight little spot of sunshine up above. You can see it's quite bright. So I'm hoping we can get a sunny day today, but the forecast isn't so promising for the next couple of days. But the temperatures aren't so bad. It gets down to about 4 or 5 degrees. We've got enough supplies near to keep us nice and toasty. And I have got an update to the heating system later on in this video to accompany the tube heater. So make sure you stick around for that. But first, let's get this car in camper mode. Ooh, I think we need a Hoover. I'm no perfectionist, it just needs to be functional. I always put the rubber mat down that I normally keep in the boot there, just here, because this is where I normally put my muddy boots, hence why this was the area that was the most dirty. So yeah, I always find that if I'm gonna go car camping, or any kind of camping really, if you're gonna come into the space where you're gonna be sleeping, make sure you've got a nice dry area that's not gonna ruin your carpet, whether in a van or a car, you can put muddy boots, especially in the winter. So I'm taking the jack with me on this trip, but the car is more or less in camper mode now. I've got to get a fork for the drawer. I've also got to get a replenishment of gas canisters to put in the back by the water supply and my spice mixes. And then yeah, we're more or less good to go. And guess who else is joining me on this trip? If you don't know already, this is my good friend Maddie, and we're going on an adventure for a few days into the Welsh Hills. Let's go and say a quick hello. Hello, hello.
What time do you call this? What time do you call this?
I call that Shrewsbury terrible traffic time. He's got his shades on, he's ready.
I am.
You ready for a rainy few days in the Welsh Hills?
Pretty much.
I'll give you a little rough idea of what we're doing over the next couple of days. It's going to be split into 2 or 3 videos, most probably 2, but maybe 3 if we're lucky. So we're heading off into the Welsh Hills. First stop tonight is to go down towards Bala Lake. Now I've been to Bala Lake before, but you haven't been with me, have you? So we're going to go together for the first time. Now when I was at Bala Lake, I didn't actually do much filming while I was there because the actual railway itself and the lake was massive and I didn't actually anticipate how big it was. So we're off to Bala Lake now. We're also going to go and have a little check out and explore of Bala town, try and get some food for tonight's dinner. We have no idea where we're going to park up tonight. We were going to try and camp right on the lakeside, but the campsites that are actually right on Bala Lake, what, they're like 30, 40 quid a night? There's no way we're paying that. If you've been watching this channel, you'll know that there's no way we're paying 30 or 40 quid a night. We've got a few other plans prepared for the next few days, but that'll come in some future videos. But tonight, there's going to be Bala Lake and trying to find a sneaky little stealth park up tonight, fingers crossed, for free. So join us for the rest of the journey as we hit the road.
Sky's beautiful and so are you. I wanna make it up to you, start something new. Yeah, I've been thinking of the parts I played for you, and how I'm drinking.
That'll do us. Got people on there. Surf something? What would you call that? Leave a comment below. Surfboards? Windboards? We're gonna go for windboards. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, Bala Lake, what a place. This is a pay and display car park. We're definitely not gonna be parking here tonight because I am 100%, in fact, I'm 1000% sure that there's gonna be one, if not multiple signs here saying no overnight parking. But look at that for a beautiful view. Absolutely gorgeous. We're going to explore the town first, as I mentioned, try and find a local butcher and see if we can get some dinner for tonight. What a beautiful view, eh?
It's breathtaking.
Have you ever been here before?
No.
Never been here?
I've been to Bala, but not here.
I can hear a fighter jet.
Yeah, that's the RAF flying over.
So, without further ado, let's pay for parking and go and explore the town. So this looks like Cinema Bala. This could have been an old cinema. Yeah.
I think it is still an
What
old
was
cinema.
the last listing, mate?
September 2022.
So it's still a cinema?
Oh, looks of it.
Okay.
It's very old though.
It does, doesn't it? Just, you know, this reminds me... Wow, this is going back now. This reminds me very much of the cinema or theatre in Bridge North.
Yes.
The first ever video I did, for anyone that knows, was the cinema in Bridge North, and it's got the same kind of paint and decor. Okay, it's safe. What's this place here? Looks like a little wine and spirit shop. If you want to get your jibe on in the middle of the day, get a bit of Dutch carriage. Cosmopolitan. There's your jewellery. Oh my Jesus. Okay, that is a nice butcher's if I've ever seen one.
On it. In you go.
Okay, thank you, young man. Cool. Look at those burgers, mate. Oh, lamb and mint burger.
Perfect, thanks very much.
It's not bad, is it? £1
Cheers,
each.
cheers.
That's pretty good price.
Yeah, we'll do. Cheers.
How you doing? You alright?
Good, thank you. And yourself?
I'm very good, thank you. I'll get 2 of your lamb burgers, please.
No problem. Oh, no, leave it. She alright? Yeah.
Lamb and mint burger.
There we go.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Thank you. Bye-bye. That was a nice butcher's.
Oh, no.
That was a nice
Brilliant.
butcher's, that was. Oh, hang on, what's this here? Is this a sweet shop?
It is.
Luxury chocolate and confectionery. Phew, I'm not going to walk past that. Hello, how you doing? You alright?
How are you?
I'm very good, thank you.
I know who you are. I watch you on YouTube.
No, you don't.
Yes, I
Do you really?
Yeah.
What are the chances of coming to Bala and seeing somebody who recognises me? Well, we won't go that far yet.
How are you doing then?
I'm very good, thank you. Yeah, I've just come in because I just walked past. Just been to the butcher's. I'm now going to go to the bakery and try and find some fresh bread. But what would you recommend for me to kind of like whet my appetite, chocolate-wise?
Do you like dark chocolate as well? Or do you prefer milk?
I prefer milk, if that's okay. Thank you for the chocolates.
Great time. I look forward to your next video.
Thank you very much. So that was Cocoa Bala. What are the chances, eh, being recognised in Bala? I can't wait to tuck into these chocolates. Would you do the honours of holding that camera for me? Right. So I left her, I can't remember the lady's name, or even if I asked it actually, but I did let the lady in there pick out some random chocolates for me. This has got to be a nutty one, hasn't it? Is that? Yes. That's right, I thought it was edible foil then. that would have been a nightmare, wouldn't it? Can you imagine that? Right.
How did he die? He coughed up on the chocolate. On the wrapper.
All right, let's try this one. Like a chocolatey, moussey truffle. That is lovely. Right, so we've got to be quite mindful now of where we go because we've got some raw meat in the bag from the butcher. So we're gonna have a little bit more of a look around Bala town, get some more shots, and we need to go and find this bakery as well. So let's try and be quick on our heels, get some local bread if possible, and then see if we can get back to the car to get that in the fridge. Is it a bakery, I think?
It is, yeah. I'll follow you in.
Okay. How you doing? You all right?
Yes,
Would those happen to be Baps on there? Thank you ever so much. Appreciate that.
There.
So there we are. 4 multi-seed Baps from Gerard's Bakery in Bala. £1.80 or 90, I think it was.
Well,
£1.90.
Mate, you keep filming.
Okay.
I'll come back.
Bargain booze. Have you got to tell me something? You got an issue or something?
Yes.
All good?
Oh, good.
What'd you get?
I got, see if the Welsh were any lucky, a lucky dip.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I always go, everywhere I go, I always get a lucky dip somewhere.
So considering our journey's got off to a great start already, you felt a bit lucky and thought you'd try your hand at the lottery?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, here's a question for you. If you win, can I have a motorhome? After trying my hardest and failing to convince Maddie to buy me a motorhome, we decided to head back to the cars to figure out where we're staying tonight. That is absolutely gorgeous. Let's get this food in the fridge. While we're parked up, let's get this plugged into the jackery. Ah, brilliant, 100%. Charged it right back up to 100 on the drive down here. Let's turn on the DC. So when I was here last time, for those that watched the video, the Ultimate Burger video, I was somewhere over there on the coastal line there. I travelled here initially, but this definitely wasn't going to be a place where I could park up for a long period of time and go for a proper explore. So I drove around the edge of the lakeside there and ended up parking up by the old railway line. Beautiful place to come, Bala Lake. Really nice and serene. I mean, considering it's what, November now, as of filming this, it's not that cold. Go on then, show us what you're made of. Oh, that was poor. That was really poor. Right, ready?
Yeah, go for it.
No. That's fair. That was an epic fail.
More he said.
Well, nice bit of skimming on Bala Lake there. So we've had a little bit of a chat and we've decided that we're going to try and go to an official campsite tonight. Mattie's just checked the website for this one place. What's it called? Remember the name?
I actually don't. It's a pretty Welsh name.
It's a Welsh name. Okay. But anyway, there's a campsite nearby that isn't charging nowhere near as much as some of the campsites around Bala Lake. We initially thought it was £10 a night, but looking on the website, what did you say, £8 a night?
Yeah.
£8 a night. Now it's got shower facilities. What else has it got, mate?
It's got shower facilities.
Yeah.
It's got, if you wanted to, it has electricity.
So it's got electric hookup if you want it.
It's got all sorts.
I'm assuming the electric hookup costs more though.
It's
yeah.
An extra £6.
Right, let's give them a call. Let's see. This is their number, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if they've got some spaces for tonight. It's going to be strange trying to explain to them what a car camper is. Hi, I'm wondering if it's possible to book 2 spots for tonight for camping. It's just for 2 of us. It's just we're actually going to be camping in cars, you see. So we do a bit of car camping. I think we've got your postcode details on the website. So if we just turn up, if you've got 2 spaces available, that'd be brilliant. Next door to the train station, fantastic. And is cash on arrival okay? Brilliant. And is it £8 per pitch? Yeah. Okay. See you later. Bye. Okay. We have got a pitch for tonight.
Nice.
They said they're right next to the train station. Whether that be Bala train station, I don't know. But you've got an idea of where they are, haven't you? We've also got the postcode location. So yeah, £8 a night. That's not bad. Let's hope it's not the campsite from hell. Could well be for £8 a night, but we'll soon find out. Just before we get on the road down to the campsite, put these 2 batteries on charge. I've already gone through 2 batteries already, believe it or not. That's the great thing really about having the Jackery with me, is knowing that I'm powering the fridge right now, haven't got to turn the car on, and I've got all my camera batteries that I can charge on the road as well. I'm not have to worry about, oh, I haven't got enough batteries, can I film this, or should I cut that out and not film that at all? It's just nice to have the option to film everything when you've got enough batteries. There we are. Those 2 are on charge just nicely. That's what it's called there. That's the number, that's the name. £8 a night. You got your water disposal there, chemical disposal point. Someone's in a tent. This looks quite pleasant actually. So you got water, disposal point, I think you got showers on site as well. For £8 a night. That's not bad going. There's a crafter over there, motorhome there, a couple of tents there. A couple of people going down to the bottom pitch now. They've got more space here. We've managed to nab a top pitch up on some gravel. Gonna cook some dinner up in a minute. I think for £8 a night, mate, we're winning here.
We're blind.
We are winning here. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do actually. I've been so impressed by this site so far. I'm gonna leave a link in the description. If you guys fancy coming here, only what, a 5-minute drive from Bala Lake itself? A complete world away from some of the campsites that are actually on the lake itself that are charging like 30 or 40 quid a night. You've got all the facilities you need here. I think the shower block, you said the shower block was just down there, wasn't it? Yeah, something like a little wooden hut there is a shower block there. You've got electric hookup points. This van is on electric. We don't need that tonight because we haven't got anything to plug into. But no, I'm proper chuffed with this. I think it's about time we get some dinner on, crack open a drink, relax a little bit, and settle in for the evening. So Maddie's brought a little improvised kitchen along with him.
So this is like a little cup.
Yeah, that's a Gatta cup. Yeah, I haven't. Do you know what? I haven't seen one of them before. A cup.
I've got milk and I've got my kettles. I've also got utensils. There's me water. So all my water's there. It's all ready to go.
Good to see you've actually gone for the same canister as me, really, because that is a proper solid water container. That is.
That is my bathroom. It's all my bathroom stuff.
Right. Okay.
So I've got bog roll, the essentials. I've got kitchen. I've got a kitchen roll. I've also got shower gel, towels, everything like that.
Were you expecting to have a little bit of
Well, no.
That's a hell of a lot of bog roll.
Well, do you know what? Right, on the one camp that I did when I was about 21.
Yourself or something.
No. I lost a bog roll.
Oh, did you?
I lost a bog roll, and I
So
tell
it's
you
always
what,
better to have two, isn't it?
Always come with two, because if you drop one and they're wet,
If you drop one, especially if it's a one, you're going to need a couple. I'm only kidding. We're being crass.
you drink, see when you're ready, mate.
I'll do nicely. Cheers, mate.
Nice one. Just about have enough room. Just about.
Here we are, ladies and gents. 2 lamb burgers.
Anyways, Rocky.
Let's close that up.
Right, these burgers are done, mate. So I'll plate yours up and I'll put a little sprinkle of cheese on it.
Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Let's get that burger in there. Oh, my goodness. First bite. Put some cheese on yours as well. You can really feel that mint coming through. Is that good or is that good? That's proper, innit? Oh, that went down a right treat. And just before we start cutting these potatoes, I just want to quickly check on the Jackery. See how much power we got left. 89%. Wow. That's not bad going at all. She used 10% on the whole trip so far. That's to power the fridge, charge the batteries. That's brilliant. That's fantastic. Right then, okay, the final accompaniment to tonight's dinner. Some Aldi everyday essentials, peeled potatoes in a can. Gonna get these open, roast them off in the Ridge Monkey with all that lamb fat. And that is gonna make for some beautiful potatoes. Quite a few vans turning up. Gonna be super jealous of our setups, mate. They're gonna be thinking, Jesus Christ, look at the luxury that those guys are in. Right, this could be an absolute epic fail, or it could be a win.
As the potatoes slowly cook, I wanted to take this opportunity to mention Jackery's upcoming sale between the 24th and 28th of November. I'll leave a link in the description below where you can check out some of their products.
So this is often an overlooked little feature on a lot of power banks that I've seen recently, but I'm glad that Jackery still include this in their power banks, because we've now got a camp light. We've got Mattie's little LED light there. We've got the Jackery kicking out some light as well. As the lights start to die and we start thinking about calling it an evening, we can sit back on the camp chairs, put the other lights away, just have a nice little ambient light from the Jackery there, just to finish off a great night's camp. But these are the finished potatoes, covered in lamb fat. Would have been nice to get them crispy. Is that all right for you?
Yeah, that'll do.
Okay. That's darn good.
It's darn good. We're going to finish this and I'll show you my little special trick tonight to try and keep me a bit warmer. I've got the tube heater, but I've got something else to show you in a minute. Let us eat this. I'll be back with you in a sec. I may have found the bargain of the century. Heated blanket. After all of you saw the install video of the tube heater, it's getting warm, that's good. You said to me that the best thing you can buy to try and keep warm in the winter is a heated blanket. Now I managed to pick up this, which is a Daewoo single heated blanket. Only draws 40 watts. A lot of the electric blankets I've seen on the market draw a lot more than that. 80 watts, 200 watts, some of them. Ridiculous power outputs. This is only a single. They do a double version that's also 80 watts as well. This only cost me 14 or 15 quid from Home Bargains. So as I was walking through, I remembered some of the comments that you guys left on that video, and I thought, I can't resist getting a heated blanket just to see how it works. The tube heater acts as like the heater for the cabin itself. So if I ever get out of bed, if I need to go to the toilet and use the old pee bottle, then I can without freezing my nuts off. So what have we got here? We've got the blanket itself, nice and fluffy, good fabric, with a little controller there that plugs into your AC outlet that will draw 40 watts. Good job, I've got another AC outlet spare in the Jackery. All that tube heater's nice and hot now. Plugged in nice into the Jackery there. Batteries on charge, fridge on the go, and heating on the go. And we've only just dropped to 80% battery. What a beast. I will filter this behind the bed so I haven't got leads draping over me through the night. And into the Jackery. So what's the output in total on here now? It's currently pulling nearly 170 watts. That's with the fridge, the tube heater, and the electric blanket. And I've still got the camera batteries charging as well. And that is lovely and warm in there now. I'm gonna have a really cozy night tonight. I'm not going to be cold in the Welsh mountains tonight, that's for sure. But I'm not going to keep this on all night. The fridge has got a 2-litre bottle of ice in there to try and keep the ambient temperature nice and cool so the bacon and sausages don't give us the squits in the morning. We don't want that. The tube heater tends to stay hot for about 20 minutes to half an hour after it's been turned off. And then the electric blanket, although it's an electric blanket and it's supposed to be plugged in, it does say on the instructions not to use it overnight, so I'm not going to be doing that. So yeah, let me get into bed. I'll give you a final report in about half hour's time, just before I go to sleep, to tell you how nice and toasty it is in the back here. But as of right now, I am sweating with this coat on, so I'll be taking this off, getting undressed, and I'll speak to you in a few minutes. Okay, all nice and tucked up in bed now. And just as a final piece of torture for the Jackery, I've plugged the phone in as well. It is lovely and toasty in the back here. But thank you guys for joining me for this video, and a big thank you to Jackery for sponsoring today's video, for sending me the Solar Generator 1000. It's been a much needed accessory for this car camp. But yeah, I guess I'll see you guys next week for another day in the Welsh Valleys car camping. See you next time.